Title: The Shadows of Stonehill. In the quaint town of Stonehill, nestled in the rolling hills of Appalachia, a chilling legend whispering through the trees captivated the imagination of young and old alike. It was said that the Mothman lurked in the shadows, its enormous wings casting a sprawling silhouette that was often mistaken for the spectral remnants of fading twilight. The town had its share of strange occurrences, but none led to as much terror and fascination as the Mothman sightings that started one fateful autumn. The story began with Jamie, a 16-year-old girl who adored folklore and often found herself wandering the woods with her best friend, Leo. Equipped with their curiosity and a camera, they would document everything from unusual animal tracks to the shapes of clouds, always hoping for a glimpse of something extraordinary. One misty evening, while preparing to head home, Leo eagerly fired up his old camcorder. "Come on, Jamie, let's explore the hollow tonight. They say Mothman appears when the moon is full." The hollow? Jamie hesitated, her heart racing. The hollow was a stretch of forest infamous for its eerie stillness and whispered tales of strange creatures. Still, she trusted Leo's adventurous spirit more than her fears. "Fine. But if we hear anything weird, we're out of there." As dusk fell, the pair set off into the dense woods, their breath visible in the cool night air. They strode deeper into the trees, armed with flashlights and giddy laughter that rang like delicate chimes, trying to fend off the growing shadows around them. The moon hung high, illuminating the twisted branches that seemed to claw at the night sky. After wandering for almost an hour, they arrived at a clearing. It was then Leo's camcorder picked up an unmistakable sound. A low, resonant hum reverberated through the air, like the drone of 1,000 wings. The grass swayed unnaturally, and a chill cascaded down Jamie's spine. "Did you hear that?" Leo whispered, gripping her arm tightly. "This is it, Jamie. The Mothman." Jamie's heart raced. She nodded, attempting to stay composed, but fear washed over her. Before she could suggest they head back, a dark figure emerged from the tree line. It stood tall, with gigantic wings folded against its back and an unsettling pair of glowing red eyes that pierced through the darkness. "Leo, it's here," Jamie gasped, her voice quivering. They both aimed the camcorder at the creature, unable to believe what their eyes beheld. The Mothman spread its wings, massive and majestic, before the chilling sound of its wings flapping filled the air. The clearing erupted in motion, and the creature took flight, disappearing into the foggy night sky. But that was not the end. Over the following days, strange occurrences plagued Stonehill. Pets vanished without a trace, locals reported witnessing flickering shapes in the corners of their eyes, and a series of unsettling accidents left the town looking over its shoulder. Jamie and Leo felt the weight of guilt. They felt they had awakened something dark that should have remained hidden. Determined to uncover the truth, they investigated with newfound urgency, digging through old newspaper articles and interviewing the townsfolk. It turned out that the Mothman was no mere entity, he was a harbinger of disaster, appearing in the wake of tragedy. The townspeople whispered of an accident, a bridge collapse that had claimed lives, always followed by sightings of the Mothman looming like a grim omen above. As days passed, the once bustling town fell silent, gripped by fear. It was as if the Mothman had cursed them, marking them for doom. Jamie and Leo realized they had to confront the creature. They had to make amends before it was too late. On the next full moon, they returned to the hollow with courage embedded in their hearts. Armed with the video footage, they set up camp in the clearing. They hoped that by acknowledging the creature and the dark omen they had unleashed, they could appease it and perhaps sever the connection it held over the town. As night cloaked the sky, the hum returned, deep and thunderous. The Mothman emerged once more, but this time Jamie and Leo stood firm, confronting their fears. "We don't want this," Jamie yelled into the darkness. "We're sorry. We didn't mean to disturb you." The creature paused, its eyes unwavering, and Jamie felt a strange connection, a plea for acknowledgement, an understanding of the pain the townspeople felt. In that moment, she sensed the Mothman was not their enemy but a witness, echoing the grief of all souls condemned to darkness. Their united voices pleaded for protection and to be freed from the clutches of despair. As they spoke, the wind began to swirl around them, lifting the leaves into a dance of ethereal beauty. Then, without warning, the Mothman extended its wings, enveloping the clearing in an otherworldly glow. As quickly as it had come, It vanished into the sky, leaving a whisper of wind in its wake. From that night on, the town slowly began to heal. Jamie and Leo had faced the embodiment of their fears, and though the Mothman remained a specter in Stonehill, it was no longer a figure of terror. It became a guardian of warnings, a reminder that darkness would always hover nearby, but so too could hope. And on nights when the moon hung full and bright, they would sometimes feel a gentle rustle of wings, as if the shadows of Stonehill were watching over them, forever transformed by their encounter with the Mothman.